ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another rebuild video. I am still away on holiday and currently I am in Edinburgh in Scotland. So today we're going to do a rebuild here with Hibernian. They are based in Edinburgh, and this time we've given them £200 million to see if we can build a squad that will actually do something in the Champions League and hopefully take the Scottish title. The last few rebuilds have been a little bit sketchy. Maybe we just didn't commit enough money. This one should be interesting. Hopefully we can bring in some nice Scottish talent and then round out the squad to have a push in Europe. So let's take a look at the squad and let's take a look at our Champions League group stage. Right, we are in Group A with Ajax, Liverpool and Napoli. Not an easy group, that's for sure, but hopefully we can make some key signings here for Hibernian and we can maybe push them through from the group stage to the round of 16. That is the goal today. Let's see what we can do. Right, so taking a look at the initial squad, we won't be making any changes to the formation. So what have we got? A 4-1-2 sort of 3 formation. We've got wingers this time, 2 centre mids and a CDM. And yeah, this squad is definitely not ready for any Champions League football. It is time to spend some money. It's a thin squad as well, so it's not like we're going to be making any extra cash from selling off players, but we will look to see what we can do here in this transfer market. There's some big Scottish players out there I've got my eye on, but not enough to fill this team. We'll see what we can do with the 200 million. Right, taking a look at the initial youth academy, not much here to talk about other than the Scout future star, which is John Mitchell. Now, an interesting one here is he's a 6'5" central attacking midfielder. 1, we don't have a cam in this formation. 2, he's 6'5". Unfortunately, when we look at his stats, it's all about pace. So we're going to have to use him on the outside, and it looks like we're going to have a 6'5" left winger. So we've got the plan on there. The rest of them, I'm going to release. Right, first signing of this window is Kieran Tierney from Arsenal. He's a Scotsman, of course. Is definitely one that I did want to bring in here. 80 overall left back, and might be one of the highest rated players we'll be able to sign. We'll see how we go. It's hard to bring players across to the Scottish Premier League, but hey, if you can splash some cash, maybe we can get the job done. Well, the first player out the door is Lewis Stevenson, the 34-year-old left back on his way to Real Salt Lake. Well, the next man is probably a vital one here. Another Scotsman, Scott McTominay. We've got him from Manchester United for £19 million. You know, that's fairly cheap for what we think we can get out of him, but definitely adds to the calibre of quality in this squad, and there'll be more signings to come, so let's get moving. Right, Chris Caden has been sold to Anderlecht for £1.75 million. I think we need a right back. Right, so I've brought in Hickey. He is currently at Brentford. Young lad, 20 years of age, but he's Scottish as well. So definitely keeping the big Scots in here at the moment, but I don't think we'll fill out the full squad. We need to make some signings desperately because the season's about to begin. Right, the next man through the door is Shay Adams from Southampton, 26 years of age, 5'10", from Scotland. Another signing, it is another Premier League signing. It is McGinn from Aston Villa. 12 million for the 27-year-old Scotsman. So, you know, I think we've done some work here getting some Scottish talent in. That might be the most of them, though. We really need to find some reinforcements. Obviously, we've got the youngster from the academy coming through that can play left wing. We probably need another midfielder and definitely a couple of centre-backs as well as a goalkeeper. Right, decided to make a move for a goalkeeper. It is Flecken. We've got him from Freiburg for 19 million. 6'5", 29 years of age. He's a Dutchman, but 81 rated. Should be able to hold his own. Let's try and find ourselves some centre-backs. Right, we bring in a centre-back, the Austrian, Kevin Danzo. 21 million, so we've paid up, but we definitely needed some strength there, and hopefully we can get a bit of growth out of him. Next man through the door is Gedson Fernandez. We picked him up from Besiktas. 24 million, so we've paid a fair bit of cash, but he's only 23. Hopefully a little bit of growth there as well. All right, really just another centre-back to finish off the starting 11. Of course, the Youth Academy player coming through. We could look for a right midfielder. Boyle, the Australian, 29. I mean, if we can upgrade there as well, it'll depend how much cash we have left. Right, John Mitchell has made his move to left wing, 76 rated, 6'5" down the wing. Pretty sure, let's do this. Right, Joel Newell sold to Casapia AC for £910,000. Right, we bring in another centre-back. It is the Greek man in Mavropanos from Stuttgart, 20 million, 6'4", still young at 24, should have some growth in him. And the first team is starting to come to, a level that I think we can get moving forward with. Hopefully we can get some growth here early on in the season. I'll see how much money we've got left. Maybe a couple more players if we can squeeze the budget. But we're running thin, even on that 200 mil. Right, Will Fish has been sold to Sickelborg for 890 grand. We're pinching pennies here to try and get another sale done. Right, we get a little bit of an upgrade here at right wing. We bring in Johnson from Nottingham Forest, 21 years of age, from Wales, and should have a little bit of growth in him. Looks like he's got a bit of pace too. So it strengthens our bench as well, because Boyle can go down there now and, just fill a role. Yes, it's coming along nicely. Paul Hanlon has been sold to Hull City, £610,000. Creeping, maybe one more signing if we're lucky. Well, talk about a nice youth academy report. We pulled in 2 players with the first report. Riley Rankin, a 6'5" goalkeeper, 68 rated. And Patrick Tate here, currently a right wing back. We'll move him to right back, 65 rated, 82 to 94. They could just about come in and play a support role. But we'll let them just grow a little bit here in the academy. Because otherwise they'll want game time. Right, so transfer window shut. I think we've got about 11 million left to play with, but we'll save that for the January window. Tierney comes in for 25.5. Stevenson leaves for 280. McTominay comes in for 19. Hickey in for 10.3. Adams in for 6. Cadden leaves for 1.7. Fernandez comes in for 25.4. McGinn in for 12. Danzo 21. Flecken 19. Newell leaves for 910. Mavropanos in for 20. Fish out for 890. Johnson in for 13. Hanlon out for 610. And that was it. We didn't really offload a lot of players. So, we'll have to see what we can do moving into the next window. Hopefully, this team is competitive. Right, a lot of players away on international duty. Let's hope that the Scottish schedule is okay. Fernandez also has a red card. But, we've got a little bit of depth now. And maybe we can push on. Don't know how we'll go in the Champions League. Let's hope that we've done enough with our transfer budget. Right, we've got the first group stage fixture. It is against Napoli. We're on the road. A little bit tired, but that's probably because of squad depth and the international fixtures and the likes. But, let's see how we go here. And we get ourselves a 2-0 win against Napoli on the road. That's huge. Adams and McGinn with goals. Right, next up is a home fixture. We're hosting Ajax. And we come through with another win at 2-1. Goals for Mitchell and Adams. Right, definitely a tougher opponent this time for match day 3. Hibs hosting Liverpool. And it is a 2-1 loss. Nisbet got a goal in the 52nd minute. Right, match day 4. We go to Anfield to take on Liverpool, coming off a loss. And it is a thrashing 4-0. That is a rough day at the office. Game number 5, Hibs hosting Napoli, who we did beat. But we've got them on our home soil. Can we get the job done? We get a 1-1 draw. That could be a very valuable point. Who scored it? Mitchell. Right, it is the final game. It is game number 6, should I say. We currently sit in 3rd, just behind Ajax. A win here would put us into 2nd. Oh, Robbie is the man that I have been looking at to sign. So if he sinks this ship, that is going to be frustrating. Let's do it. And we lose 2-0, so we won't be progressing through, but we might drop into the Europa League. 1st of January, Runehorg has left about 500k, and Jake Doyle Hayes has left as well for not much money, but it might help. We might need to make a signing. We'll have to see where we're sitting in the league and if we do have Europa competition. Right, so Champions League, we do finish in 3rd, 7 points, and that has put us into the Europa League, where we've drawn Arsenal in the prelim. Great. Right, we do a signing here in January. It is Baturina, 10 mil, 19-year-old from Croatia, 74 rated, can hopefully bolster our bench and give us an option here for, some rotation. Ewan Henderson has been sold, the central attacking midfielder, for 1.1 million. Right, 4.5 million for Lavia from Southampton. Might have overpaid a little bit, but 19 years of age and can strengthen our bench and be a handy backup for McTominay. And we've got, a couple of 60s here, which, you know, the youth academy players could pretty much take over, and then possibly a centre back. But I've got about 800 grand left at the moment. Unless we can sell off some of this deadwood, who knows? Right, Margin Cabrera has been sold for 1.1, so he's off the reserves bench. We'll have to bring the academy player in. And taking a look at the current academy, Patrick Taylor to 67, 90 to 94 potential. Hello, is ready to get the first team call up. Well, the youth academy reports were nice to us. He's only 15 though. Rob Smith. So two outstanding goalkeepers. If you're looking for a goalkeeper, maybe you need to be scouting Scotland, because we've found some real talent coming through in this first season. Rankin just about ready to be called up. Right, it is time to go to the Emirates. Tierney going back to take on his former club. As is Mavropanos, really, but I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. Let's have a crack, though. It's a 2-0 loss. There is a second leg, though, but we're going to need a better performance. Right, it is a 2-0 deficit. Not sure we can come back from that. Arsenal, a bit higher calibre of what we've got going on, but yeah, let's have a go. And it's another 2-0. So we are out of Europe. We can concentrate on the league. Right, I think it's time to bring Riley Rankin up at 70 overall. Right, so we get to the end of the first stage. We have finished on top, absolutely smashed at 81 points. Now, the Scottish League is a little bit different. So we go into a second stage. It's a top 6 format. And I think we should have enough points to push ourselves to a title. So let's get towards that final game of the season, and we'll try and get some gameplay for you today. Right, this is the final game of the regular season. We'll show you the standings and everything afterwards, but yeah, we've got some decent growth here. Mitchell's an 81, or 6'5" down that left wing. Shay Adams at a 78. Hickey got to a 78. So, you know, it's a strong squad, and definitely good enough for the Scottish League. Just not good enough for Europe yet. You'd feel maybe with another season and a bit more cash, we could have really done something, but we'll see if we can lift a trophy. Let's do it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, well, it's a wet one. I think we're used to playing in the rain now. Okay, Hibernian and Celtic. Let's do it. Well, someone got a touch, so we get a corner. McGinn to deliver. Lifts it up. Here's the head up. And it's in the back of the net. Who is that? I don't even know who's in this team. It's number 11. It's Johnson. The Welsh right winger has got himself into a position to score, and it's 1-0 Hibernian. Let's have some fun. We're looking for a title here. Good finish from Johnson. All right, it's the big boy, Mitchell. Not the best free kick taker by the looks of things, but, you know, let's have a go. Oh, straight into the wall. Didn't get enough height on that one. No power. Hickey, he's got some speed here. Whips his way forward. Jeez, go on a storming run, lad. Get yourself a goal. Oh, good save. McTominay, lovely ball. Kieran Tierney pushing his way forward. It's Kieran Tierney. Get in, lad. The Scotsman flying from left back makes it 2-0 to Hibs. Get in. Big run. You'd love to see it. Wingbacks scoring goals. Kieran Tierney, the lovely left, makes it 2-0 Hibs. From Danzo. Again gets this one forward. Finds Big Mitchell. He's down the wing, trying his hardest to set something up here. Brings it inside for Nance. Good save. Mitchell. Shay Adams. Oh, good save again, Hart. And there is the halftime whistle. It is 2-0 to Hibernian. Again. Mitchell. Tierney again. Getting involved. McGinn. Lays it off. Shay Adams. Finish it. 3-0. Hibernian on their way to a trophy. Lovely finish. Lovely football. Not a bad little side that we've put together here. Obviously 200 million, but I mean, if you had a Premier League budget, that's nothing. Sell 2 or 3 class players and you could put together a team like this quite easily. Obviously, we are here in the Scottish Premier League. The Cinch Premiership. 3-0. Oh, they've got themselves a goal. 3-1, no clean sheet today. I think Flecken, well, it might be a little bit wet. So Celtic get one back here to make a game of it. Have to wait and see the replay here. Mavropanos went for the challenge, missed. No one parking on the near post. And it's flicked off Flecken. Might just hit him straight in the gloves. Yep, but into the back of the net, 3-1. Celtic with a corner. They're coming again. Johnson tried to take it down. Mavropanos tried to give it away. Flecken called into action again, and Tierney will have to be the clearance man. Oh, maybe not. They're just starting to crumble a little bit here under some pressure. Going to set up some run. Plays it back. Danzo. Johnson got taken out. Hickey's made the run forward. Here is Hickey. Delivers it in. Shea Adams, get in! He's got himself a brace. A 3-goal lead restored. And it's 4-1 Hibs here. 73 minutes gone. I really like that kit. I really like that kit. Lovely ball. Hickey, you want a signing it? And right back? Find this young lad. 4-1. Adams. Lead it forward. I think we've done enough here. I'm not even sure how many points we were ahead at the end. We have to check the fixtures, but it's a 4-1 win for Hibernian. And that should be the title. Get in. Yep. Celebrate like you've won the cup, boys, because you have. Shea Adams with a brace. Johnson and Tierney on the board today. It's a 4-1 win. Hibs, well, we've built a decent squad for Scotland, that's for sure. Quite enjoyable experience, this little rebuild. And we just wait for a trophy lift. There we go. So yeah, currently I am in Edinburgh. A couple more days before heading down to London for the last few days of my trip. So we'll have one more rebuild, and that will be in the Premier League. You'll have to wait and see what that one is. It should be out later in the week. But Hibs, get themselves a trophy. I like this kind of little rebuild thing, just something a little bit different, but just the whole trying to bring in homegrown talent first and then patching the holes where we can. 200 million, still not enough to really do damage in Europe. So I think for the final rebuild of this holiday, I'm going to pick a big team and just throw the kitchen sink at it. See what we can do. But there we go, Hibs and the Scottish champions. And some good little players in there if you are looking to make some cheaper signings. It's not all about spending 100 million on one player. I mean, what, 25 mil maximum sort of on some of these players. Oh, okay. There we go. The trophy photo. The rain coming down. Well done, Hibs. Right, match facts for those interested. We had the possession and the shots. 7 saves from our keeper was a very good effort, and it's a 4-1 win. And the player of the match was Kieran Tierney with an 8.7. Right, final look at our youth academy. Rob Smith not ready, but 67 rated at 15. You could tell he would have been one for the future. John Simpson 79 to 85 at a 60 overall. Right, taking a look at the squad so you can see what kind of growth we've got. And of course, this is with no training. I didn't do any of the training. That's just annoying. Flecken up 1 to an 82, the 30-year-old. What else do we do here? Geez, Marshall lost 6, but he is 38 years of age. Rankin up 3 to a 71. Tierney up 4 to an 84. That's some good growth from Kieran Tierney. Banzo up 4 for 82. Mavropanos up 3 to 81. He felt really good on the ball. Yeah, he's got some good physical attributes and some good speed. 92 sprint speed. He might be a handy one. What else did we pick up? Hickey. Geez, he was a revelation in that game. Up 3 to a 78. What's he got in his locker? Yeah, a little bit of pace. Still only 21. Tate, potential to be special, up 4 to a 69. So the young kid getting some growth. 10 games. Cool. What else have we got here? Lavia up 2 to a 72. Only signed in January. McTominay up 2 to an 81. Ballerina. We signed him in January, up 1 to a 75, an exciting prospect. McGinn went up 2 to an 80, even at 28 years of age. Gedson Finnash up 3 to an 81. And Mitchell up 5 to an 81. How's he looking? 6'5", of course. Jeez, 83 acceleration. We can get off the mark. Big lumbering unit. Johnson up 6 to an 81. Jeez, that's some good growth, Brennan Johnson. And Nisbet submitted a transfer request. Yeah, okay. Shea Adams up 3 to a 78. And that's the squad. All right, Shea Adams wins the Golden Boot with 34 goals. Johnson with 23 from that right wing. Mitchell got himself 10. Finnash got himself 7. Assist-wise, it was Yotta, but Mitchell had 9 from 37. Finnash 7. McGinn 6. Tierney 6 from left back. That's solid. So it looks like we were playing some very aggressive football. Johnson with 6. McTominay with 5 from central defensive midfield. Clean sheets, it was Hart with 11. Flecken only got himself 10. Right, the Scottish Cup. Well, there we go. There's a final you want to see. Celtic and Rangers. Celtic winning 4-3 on pens. I'm not sure where we got knocked out. In a replay against Rangers 3-0. Champions League won by RB Leipzig over Atletico Madrid 1-0. Europa League won by Man City 1-0. And Nice in a very open game there, winning the Conference League 4-3. Right, well, we dominated the first stage with 81 points. We moved into the second stage and we picked up another 10. So, just basically getting the job done at 91 points. We lift the trophy. And that is this rebuild complete. So we've got one more for you, and we'll be in the Prem, and we'll see you then. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.
The Sparring DK channel now has Patreon, and if you feel like just going that little extra step to help, the channel grow, you can go across to the website, pledge your allegiance to myself, and for $1 a month, you're basically putting it in a jar and allowing for us to go and buy some more beers and record some more beer drinking episodes. Thank you very much to the current lads that have gone ahead and supported the channel. Absolutely tremendous to see anybody willing just to give that $1 a month at this stage. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart. You really will make a difference in the future. So jump across there if you're that way inclined to the Patreon channel. Sign up today and we'll see if we can get some extra beer drinking episodes for you at home. Now, if you are looking for some more content, we've got a couple of videos. One here. And if you want to subscribe, there's a button right there. So go ahead, subscribe, and you'll be notified when the videos